up, guys? Bipolar Barbie here. I don't know what it is that's affecting me so much now, but I'm pretty sure it's borderline. It's either like rapid cycling bipolar that I've triggered, or it's definitely these rapid mood states. And I think it's kind of confusing to go between. Like, I think that's where it's borderline when you so rapidly cycle like that. Like, every 5 minutes, I'm a different person. Like, 1 minute, I'm like so confident and over the top and kind of like manic, borderline narcissistic. The next minute, I'm a mess on the floor full of like self-loathing, overwhelming feelings of inadequacy, and I'm just being crippled by fear that I'm not good enough. Yeah, then I'll switch to feeling like I'm not just good enough, but I'm like the goddamn queen of the world. Then I'm just the queen of bullshit. It's hard. I mean, what, like, we wrote a rap song last night, guys. We tried to anyway, which was fun. Until I got off the live feed, and then I just felt crippled with like fear. It was like, I can't do this. It's the same reason I've been avoiding doing uni, which I need to try and get done today. It's just self-sabotage, and I'm on such a self-sabotage rampage. Why? I got all the triggers with my dad, and you ever get into like, I don't know, borderline can be so obsessive, especially over men, and it's always my go-to. I get some major daddy issues cracking, and then I'm like, I need to like find a guy that is just, I don't know, seems like way out of my league, and or just, I don't know, seems so unattainable, but there's like a hint that like it could be possible. And I just get so obsessed with trying to prove my worth to them. And really, like, you're not even into them. You just become a mess because you don't get the attention you crave. You start hating on yourself until you come up with your next plan as to how you're going to get someone's attention. And you're constantly switching between I'm broken, I'm a fucked up little bird, come hold me, feel sorry for me, and like, I'm the best. You know you adore me. Why? I mean, I don't mind talking about it. I feel embarrassed to talk about it. But it's the honest truth, yo. Borderline's a bitch, and it affects me like every single day. Unless I'm manic. Sometimes even then. But I just switch. I'm just... I don't even know what to say about it. It's so hard. That's why I've been doing these live feeds. It's like every time I check in, it's like 1 second I'm like, yo, let's party, yo. And then the next second I'm just like, I don't want to be alive. I was just thinking it was like my meds kicked in and then they weaned off and then I need more meds, so... Instability, I swear to God, is like my middle name. I feel... I'm goddamn crazy, guys. I can like observe myself and just be like, what the hell are you doing? Why are you doing this? I can't stop myself. It's like an obsession. I'm compelled to do it. I don't want to. And that's where, like, I think particularly borderline or your mental illness, like, it just, whatever it is, just puts such a filter over you, and it influences your thinking, it influences your behavior, it influences, like, who you are. people are like, oh, mental illness is not who you are. Like, yes it is. I don't want it to be. And that's what recovery means to me, is where it's not. But like, it changes who I am, depending which one of my like multiple mental illnesses is affecting me. And sometimes it's so hard to work that shit out. Sometimes you do have to get to the bottom of what it is, so then you know kind of how to fix it. I don't know how to fix some of this shit, and I've been battling it my whole life. And that's when you just feel lost. Like, where do you turn? As an outpatient, there's just not enough treatment. Your psychologist is like, I'll see you in a couple of weeks, I'll see you in, like, whenever. Can't afford to go see your psychiatrist, and your GP is really like, no help, because they're way out of their league. They get to a point where they're like, man, we don't know what to do with you, you're like a nutcase. And then you've got inpatient, which just seems like so extreme. And that's just, I don't know. There's a part of me that just, like, I wouldn't necessarily say enjoys being like this, because overall I don't. But like, this is all I've ever known. This is what my life has always been. I don't know any different. There's comfort in this feeling. It's how I'm programmed to act, how I'm programmed to behave. Complete and utter bullshit. I just wish I had control of it. People are like, oh, you have such self-awareness, that makes it great. Like, sometimes that's worse, because you know not just how you're feeling, but sometimes I wish I could just be oblivious and not know what I was doing, because then I wouldn't feel a shit about it, because I just wouldn't know. Oh, life. I am borderline. No matter how hard I try not to be. No matter how hard I withdraw myself from the world so that I just don't get triggered or influenced or affect anyone else or let anyone else affect me. It's like I can lock myself in a tower, but that's not going to help, because what haunts me is already inside. There's years of ammunition that I can use. It's just waiting to fuel that fire.